But-up! Welcome to Degeneration Podcast. We are back in the basement.
Basement potted.
And we're about to be in the emotional basement.
We
got a doozy for you.
Oh, do we?
Dude, but first off, real quick, that was the longest drag of any smoking device anyone's ever taken in the history. That was like a George Clinton 1976 bong hit. Or whenever they came up with atomic
George
dog.
Clinton?
Yeah. Mr. P. Funk.
Mr. P. Funk.
Mr. P. Funk. It's just like, I was sitting there, it's just like...
Is he black?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, of course. You can't be Mr. P. Funk and be white.
No, but he was the bassist for most of the hip-hop stuff, like Dr. Dre beats and Snoop Dogg, Dog Pound shit, all that.
Okay.
Oh, Tom,
Mr. P. Funk.
You know, like Snoop Doggy Dogg, it's Atomic Doggy Dog. Anyway, we're here to talk about suicide. But yeah, that was a great vape rip.
Thanks, man.
And I wanted also, I wish electric cars all sounded like your vape, and I just would not immediately be pissed off when I hear an electric car noise.
They sound like they're trying to be spaceships, but they're just annoying enough that I don't want to hear it.
Do you think that's like vibrators on their last leg sound like a
they probably sound like a lawnmower.
Oh, I like that.
Just like really trying to.
I saw a fucking robot lawnmower today. I'm like, business idea.
Was it going on its own?
Yeah. I'm like, well, you solved the labor problem right there. You don't need paperwork for anybody.
Was it a commercial residence or was it a private residence? Was it like someone's house?
It was a residence in a commercial. It was a house in Maxwell House commercials.
So you didn't see a real?
No, it was an actual fucking robot lawnmower at somebody's house. And
it was
just
cutting
like,
the lawn?
It was cutting the lawn. I was just like,
cut my pubic hair.
You should. Yeah. Well, that's how you test it out. First, you test it out on your pubes.
What if they make a mini one? And you're like,
well, they need a mini one for your pubes.
I have no trust.
I got a short tread.
I have no trust in my hand-eye coordination.
Mm-hmm.
I leave it up to the robots.
Yeah, so suicide.
Just like the robot. Yeah, we leave it up to a robot as well.
Exactly. So, all right. First off, if you're in Laos, if you're in say that starts with an A.
Thailand.
No,
Azerbaijan.
Yes.
I was covering all our bases of our hot countries right now.
In actuality,
with a bunch of hot people.
It's I can't say. I'm trying. That's why I'm
not... hotties out of Azerbaijan, them hotties out of Laos, and them hotties out of Thailand.
We're not big in Thailand. I mean, we should be.
I've been hearing some messages on the Laos
things.
Twitter sphere.
Laos Twitter.
There's some beef going on with Thailand right now over if they're Team Andy or Team Patrice.
They're going to the mattresses over it.
Yeah.
It's like Thailand thought it's going to be war-free, and then it's just like, because, Taiwan's got the problem with China. We're fine. And
we're
then
good.
It's just like,
we're the good
sure
Thai.
enough, the Laotians are just parachuting. It's a Laotian air raid just based off degeneration.
And it just happens to be at an EDM festival.
Which Southeast Asian country gets to be the actual degeneration that we have to flee to when we get First Amendment?
Laos is probably my first option.
I'm going to Laos because no one ever talk shit about them.
What bad thing have you heard about Laos in the last couple minutes? Years.
Only anything that you accidentally say. All right, so we're big in Laos. We're not yet, but we really fucking want to be big.
We're growing. We're climbing the charts.
We legitimately are either peppered with listens from Vietnam, or our host is just trying to slowly exploit like $12 to $24 out of people at a time, letting people think there's a mysterious listener village out there.
That warms my heart to think that there might be a couple random people scattered throughout villages.
I feel like they're in
Laos.
They found a CB radio that somehow plays the generation. They're trying to find their dad.
They're like,
you got a picture of a little one born in Vietnam. Listen.
He's like, here's Laos Radio 1.
Our podcast.
Here's Laos Radio 2. Oh, and here's
Degenerate
Nation
it's
podcast.
Like the BBC
exactly.
It's like Laos Radio. Is just
here is back to
Laos, the only place
Laos Radio 1.
They're like they end up throwing like the revolution, the Laotian against Taiwan war or Thailand war breaks out when they finally Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out in 2033, right? Finally, and the Laotians are pissed off that there's no fucking
they don't have
Degenerate Nation podcast was not a default station on the radio.
They're like,
I stole this car from
and they'll play.
No.
You no option.
No,
I just have bad grammar.
All right, let's immediately pivot off this.
Laos,
the
I give you love, and it comes from
it's
a place
not
of love.
Accent. Let's talk about let's talk about countries that are developing assisted suicide in North America.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Switzerland.
I don't think Laos is. I mean, they have their version. They have their versions of it, so I've heard. But
like actual suicide.
Yeah, but it's
the old-fashioned way.
They're like, God, come off the. Okay, and we're switching to Canada. Oh man, something.
Let me do the story.
Okay,
story.
Story.
I was reading. I was like, this is fucking perfect because Patrice is coming over. We're going in the basement, and we're gonna talk about federally funded assisted suicide. Okay,
it was the first thing that was on my mind tonight.
It was already on my mind.
Not the federally funded or the assisted part.
Can you get a grant for it? Oh, that's great.
I'm in the 90th percentile
of depression.
I'm
untreatable depression.
I'm a very highly likely candidate to. Let's get on the.
In other words, I live in Manitoba. I don't know anything about it. It's really cold up there, right?
It's cold. There's snow,
and some I assume are French Canadian.
I heard there's moose.
There's moose
or meese.
Before assisted suicide in Canada, the most popular way was to lay in front of them.
Yeah, it's moose. Like you're gonna jump in front of a train. You just jump in front of a moose.
Yeah, but then you're leaving it to chance.
Yeah,
fate.
Because you never know
who watches the watcher. Who controls the moose?
Yeah,
we don't have AI moose control, so it's like, all right, it's like. Even in the end, you have no agency of your own life, your own Canadian life.
That moose could stop.
It could stop. It probably will.
And be like, hey.
Yeah.
And by the way, meese in Canada talk.
They do. They talk a lot. Actually, some would say they're talking too much. Too quickly, too much.
And, people are like, God, will you just shut up and kill me? And that's what happens a lot.
They're trying to talk you out of it, and it's just like a really bad way to kill yourself.
They're like,
so they invented this.
This was the segue to, and what they've decided to call it, MAID.
MAID is, what is it? It's not an acronym, is
it? It should be, if it's not.
No, it is. Like, it's mental anguish in defeat.
God. Just like twisting the knife on your way out. They're like, hey, we know that you...
If they could twist a knife, they wouldn't need help.
Can you twist it for me? Twist it for me.
Help me, God.
Twist it. I'm not depressed enough to insult me more.
All right. If you have a country with a hotline, write the number down and stuff. It's still in my phone. It just says hotline.
It says medical assistance in dying. You were not.
I was already close. What did I say? Mental anguish in defeat.
Yeah, mental anguish in defeat. Which, ideally, this program is. You're trying to find that sort of happy place.
Well, there's the rub. There's the rub. You didn't find it, and that's why you're there.
Yeah. You were starting to say it, and I feel like we should before.
What happened? The actual story?
No, just like. On a real note, if you're in a dark place or you need some help or you need to talk to someone, please reach out, call someone. I don't know what the number is.
Have the resources. There's like a 988 thing in America.
If it's
and in Canada, it's just this apparently.
Yeah, but in Canada, you're fucked. I'm sorry.
So Montreal's down. They're about to be down 3-1 last I checked, in the series.
Ooh.
So, you haven't won a goddamn Stanley Cup
since
think? 1993. I think this is tangentially related. Also, your government sucks!
Yeah, do you think the government's looking at, hey, so we got this program. We're down 3-1. What do you think?
Pump more money into this.
Do you think
we
could put something into Polymarket over under how many citizens are going to kill themselves?
Over under?
Following Game 5
following the Canadians. I think it's already baked in, though, that they just know they're going to lose. It's look, what are the odds we get a 24th championship? It's over. It's fucking over.
Instead of people tossing teddy bears onto the ice rink, they just start throwing themselves onto the ice rink.
It's like a
fish.
It's like a hat trick. It's just 3 people jumping from the balcony.
It's like...
And instead of goals, it's every time they're eliminated from 3 Canadian teams are eliminated from the playoffs on the same day. Is there a hat trick?
Oh my god, that's dark. It's not Midsummer. Well, it is
They get trying to get run over by a Zamboni.
Oh.
That's number 2 way.
Ooh. and then they splatter the ice. Do you think the Canucks do that to add color to their court?
I mean, they should. They suck now. They were the closest team. It's like a not slur for Canadians.
Oh. It's a stupid name.
It's like
I'm a Canuck.
It's like an Irish saying. It's not mixed, but it's like we can say Mick. I'm part Irish. I can say it.
Mick,
you look like you are.
Mick's not a derogatory.
Yes, it is.
Is it really?
You didn't fucking know that?
I did not actually know that.
Not Mickey Mouse.
No.
Or Mick. McDonald's. That's why they say Mick.
I think besides made, because I didn't know that was a thing. I learned something else new today.
Well, there's a difference between an acronym for a shitty country funding suicide and a slur, but it is a slur. Yeah. So is WAP and Dago. But I'm Irish and Italian, so I can say both those things.
Great little tie-in.
Allegedly, is that the barometer of whether you can say the thing? Is like you have to have that blood, right?
I think that's common sense. Yeah, I would say that's most people's like.
Allow it. You're like,
yeah,
allow
okay.
It. There needs to be like a slur.
It's like you have your N pass, but for whatever derogatory term, it's like, he's got a pass.
Got a pass for it. It's like,
so you know who didn't have a pass?
Who's that?
My shout out to won't say her real name. We'll call her Sandy. Shout out to Sandy. My elderly coworker that I work with. The other day, she thought so. These students were calling each other big backs, which I'm pretty sure
that just means fat.
Pretty sure it means
like
fat,
nice
or nice back. I guess in some universe they could be like, damn, Gabriel, nice. You've been fucking hitting some rows, nice big back. Like, no, that's not what was said.
I mean, I learned it from fourth graders as well.
But
I don't really know
Linda misheard, or excuse me, Sandy misheard. Whatever, I don't really fucking care. No one knows who this is. But she misheard, and she goes, and by the way, she called him a wetback, and like said it really loud, what? And I was like, oh hey,
she let us slur.
I was like, that's a derogatory term for someone that's Hispanic. And she goes,
because it was about swimming into the country.
She goes, oh, right. Okay, well, it wasn't that one. And I was like...
well, she's like, obviously. Like, she just had a brain fart, and it's just
big brain fart, though. Dude, I was like, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, I think just saying like like a colloquial example of how stupid people are.
Oh God,
that's just like I feel like there's like it's like what people are trying to achieve by avoiding premature ejaculation. Like I've conquered Nirvana. I've conquered that for like the mechanism that doesn't allow like a thing that's going to get you in trouble to even come out. I have to I don't think that way, but it's just like the language, like how quickly I talk, how quickly I come up with stuff, and it there's always got to be a downside to that, right? It's like, what are you carrying?
There's a downside to everything.
What you got one in the chamber,
Yeah.
Because at Canada, this is what we do in America.
Yeah.
Keep it in the chamber.
We don't. By the way, if you
988, if you need help, 988.
If you've been listening to this the whole time, you're like, maid.
I need a maid.
Is this Made in Manhattan? Is this different?
Dude, if I had to watch a Jennifer Lopez movie, I will go to Canada.
Yeah, and please. Toronto, wherever this is, Saskatchewan.
No, it's Ontario.
It's spreading, I've heard.
It's spreading. It's a contagion.
It's
a Calgary contagion.
It's a Calgary contagion. They don't know what they're doing.
It's fucking me, dude. Jennifer Lopez is
So I've heard there's this thing.
The worst.
It's called MAID.
Mental anguish and defeat.
You could kill yourself.
Yeah, maybe if you try to not being alive.
You don't get to choose your version.
And your methodology is just whatever the doctor chooses.
Yeah, it takes a look.
All right, so
what are your symptoms?
What are your symptoms? I
have a psychological fear of bats. Die by bat.
Die by bat.
It's basically that fear serum.
It's
the fear serum from Batman, and they're like, oh God.
And you find out, I guess I'm not afraid of bats. And they just pour like hot lava on them or something. Something. And then just like put a big rock in there.
Drop a bunch of like baseball bats on you, and you're like, no, not those bats.
Death by baseball bats just falling on you.
That would
when
suck.
the lava doesn't finish you off.
You're like, ow, that was really...
And your flesh is melting, and you're like, you were the chosen one!
You're meant to destroy
he's still like trying to argue with him while his fucking limbs are melting.
The Terminator, he thinks
what an idiot trying to save him. It's like, or like Obi-Wan, did he know that there was still good left in him? And he
just
didn't know. He's just
he
doing things, right?
The prophecy.
He's the guy doing
if
things.
we really want to dive into it for a hot sec,
right back,
and then
immediate pivot.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I think he knew what I think. Like seeing the good in him, knowing who he was his Padawan, and he still sees. He knows what the prophecy is. He doesn't know when that prophecy is supposed to come about. Though.
And he doesn't know the inherent darkness of the disabled, apparently. And it's just like, this won't fuel him at all. He's bad, and I'm going to make him bad and not be able to do stuff.
Darkest Palpatine.
Without being a machine.
We'll get right back to self-annihilation in a second.
For those who don't have the courage, apparently, of the family annihilation. Or who are too lonely and despair.
I fucking hate you all!
Find their family in the first place. It's just like...
I want to take you out, but I don't know.
It's like off-ramp, but I never could get a second date. So I'm just gonna take. It's somewhere between incel and family annihilation. Is Canadian assisted suicide.
What if you kill yourself while you finish?
While you finish what?
Like
annihilating your family?
No, yourself. You're like, I'm gonna finish, and then I'm really gonna finish.
Well, that's what the whatchamacallit is, except
me.
Like the jerking
off. You mean autoerotic asphyxiation?
You mean Wednesday?
Wednesday
night?
Another Tuesday afternoon for me, brother.
The thing is, though, like, even if I was into that, which I'm clearly not, I was really bad at scouts. I would have fucked up the knot. The one time I tied things correctly,
you would have killed yourself, or you would have slipped out so quick and hit your head on.
Oh my god! Like you just like. You get dry with. There's nothing worse than dying with a dry lamp dick. You want that thing to be sticky or soaked.
I want rigor mortis to set in
immediately. But if you get off right before, you probably never get the rigor mortis potentially. Like you might. It doesn't count if you're already in. I think on the slab you're already on the fucking table. Rigor mortis shouldn't count. Like I'm talking about like, it's like it revived itself.
Ooh.
Like. After we're being dead and drained, it's like give me the regular. It doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
You know,
I need a plain old blood injected penis.
Blood injected penis.
Yeah, that's what they are.
I don't think it's injecting is like
it's self-injecting, like an engine.
Push to start penis. Push to start. Oh no, that's the business. We're going to business.
Dude,
and if it doesn't work out for us, we'll just move to Canada.
That's what pre-cum is, dude.
Finish ourselves.
That's like
that's
like oil injection engines is what pre-cum is. You're injecting oil.
I mean, that's how I know I'm awake.
And then that nitrous.
Post-cum is how I know it's time to sleep, and pre-cum is how it's time to get up. Some cereal or donuts.
Ooh,
you know what?
Have a funny.
Maybe we could go to Tim Hortons.
What about Tim Hortons?
So apparently, this doctor, his name's James
McLean.
James McLean.
The name's McLean. James McLean. You need to die.
Hans Gruber's just like, yeah. Hans Gruber talking like McLean, John McLean, James McLean, suicide doctor at your service. He fucking convinced this guy to like. I don't know if he'd already signed a contract. Yeah. Is that enforceable, by the way? Within cancellation policy,
loopholes,
it's like 48 hours. I am going to charge you.
And
by charge you, I mean kill you. You signed the deal.
Yeah, you can. I mean, there's other forms of payment.
Well, he talked him into it. Apparently, one of his two quote unquote victims.
You've been
at Tim Hortons.
You've been.
You know how fucking depressed you have to be to like have a donut and coffee.
Is that donut?
It's like Krispy Kreme level like sweetness. And it's just like...
Okay. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
And, like, soak up in the good life. Yeah, and that's it. Because the moment... We're not leaving this parking lot without you deciding to die.
And, I've heard, sometimes things get better. And then...
But they don't.
Sometimes...
Because you're in Canada.
Things just get worse.
Here's the thing. Here's the rub. We're in Canada.
And as quick as you ate that donut...
John Candy's not walking through that door.
You could die even quicker.
It's like, look, you could continue this lifestyle and kill you in 30 years... Or hear me out.
Save you the time.
Hear me out. You have a contract. It's all there. All you gotta do, sign the dotted line, get in the back of my electric Toyota.
Van. It's a van. It might look like a Toyota, but
it's a Rolex. Also Die Hard. Yeah, so it's a Rolex. And then you just get in there, and he then went straight to the place that already had like corpses or something. It was like, Do you
He's
read
like,
it?
and this is
Do you read the
what
story?
you're going to
We're
do
not gonna link
on your
it.
way in. Yeah, and you'll see these are samples. Would you like to?
It's like it's like taking a horse to a glue factory.
Oh my
Like
god!
and knowing that, but he's like right after.
What if you wanted legitimate question? What if you actually wanted to like change as you walk in? You're like, yeah, no, I'm good. I actually don't want this, and they're like, well, Michael,
Yeah,
you signed
it's enforceable.
a contract.
Look, we're
It's
in a
right
draconian nation, okay?
And
I don't get my funding.
I don't.
Do you want?
Michael,
Did
you
I didn't
think,
go to?
You think I want?
I didn't
to
go
do
to
this?
2 years of Canadian medical school
To be able to enforce this.
to like not be able to get my grant money.
I'm here.
For not killing enough people.
I might have told you.
Dude,
We've
Canada.
been in business for a while. You're our first customer this
Yeah,
week.
you gotta be honest.
Guess who's not fucking leaving this room?
You.
You
One of us is
might.
gonna die. Oh, it's gonna.
And
be
it's not me.
I went to medical
And he
school.
starts like.
I did it so I could be a doctor. This is the easiest way to become
stop.
a doctor.
You keep getting anxious. This is going to get worse for
this
both
is gonna
of
get
us.
worse for both of us. Well, yeah, for sure.
I'm starting to stress out now.
Yeah. Now you're affecting my
You're
stress
making this
level.
about you.
You're making this about you.
This is really about me.
Just to the bitter end, you made this about you. Something your former friends and your family have long realized ago. It was about you.
It was all about you.
But not today. Not today.
Today it's about me.
Today, this is James's time.
Sit down.
Doctor.
Now
McBain.
it's Dr. James.
Dr. James. Dr. James.
Dr. James. Dr.
paging-
Jones.
Dr.
Dr. Jones.
Dr. James. He's got like a short round, like.
The only appropriate time this episode to do an accent in an Asian tone is
my
when it's
God.
actually an actor
He was actually smuggled in like one of those carts from like Temple of Doom, but with like full of like hiding under like Aunt Jemima, like something they had to secretly export all the bottles.
We're
like
talking
the leftover
real time. He's like, the only way I got out of Laos here was Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima.
It's like I was in we couldn't sell. It's like the equivalent of like sending like the what's going to be it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Eastern Conference champions 2026 T-shirts over to fucking like sub-Saharan Africa.
They definitely
or whatever.
make those, and they definitely get shipped.
Well, now they're
over to
Ebola
those.
tourniquets right now,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Imagine like
spread
you
them like
signed.
the
You
fucking
signed.
plague.
I'll get to that. You trade for James Harden, and all that happens is like you're like tying off fucking Ebola limbs. With like that's your legacy, dude. How many different virus tourniquets has his not being able to get to the
more virus tourniquets than field goals?
Dude, yeah, he was not good. He's not good.
More turnovers than live.
He has the record that the second most assists turnovers in the game is 11. It was this year. It was a double.
He should have retired as a Rocket. Then just in terms of legacy. I mean,
we're just like 20 minutes of. This is like ultimate James Harden slow play.
Yeah, we're
trying to draw a foul here. Oh, we just burped
major
Celsius
indigestion.
to save time. Sorry, back to suicide. Obviously,
yeah,
988 in America. I don't know what the other hotline.
Yeah, but I don't know what the rest of the numbers.
Don't go to Canada.
To be honest, we're giving you better odds than not giving you a number. You start with 988, and if you could figure the rest out, you should live.
3200. What if, dude? This is really
kill yourself today.
This is really dark, dude. So then it can't they just like know that that's like a local commercial thing.
Like, oh, we know the number,
and then they're like the number that they're gonna already call, and then it's just like if it just suggests that, and then it's a hotline for that instead. Dude, that's fucked. Rerouting, those Canadians are sneaky, man. They're gonna like, reroute your not your hotline.
You're
calls.
trying.
It's like can't.
It's
like Southwest. Why wait? You know, it's just like,
just do it now. You're like, it's the Get Help helpline, but they reroute you to Maid.
Dude, the thing is, like, what if, like,
thank you for calling.
This is so fucked up, but like, what if they get so much, like, the way this society and the world is going, like, what if, like, there's such like a waiting period that they just like offload some of their services and just like, here, press 1 to get out now, and it's just like. And then instead, they don't care. Does they get money? Because then it helps pay for the people that are willing to hear these people want to blow their brains out over like minute things.
They're like 10% of these people are not going to want to sit through this phone call to actually kill themselves. So we need to get them off the phone.
We don't pay these people enough.
They're losing money by staying on the phone.
Second year psych. Yeah, they're like second year psych students, and it's just like, dude, how about somebody that lost somebody and doesn't want to like? Then you pay him $150,000 a year and you train him really well. And there's an escalation and de-escalation process. Right?
And we obviously have been talking about this. I mean, it is funny. Like
no,
the idea,
it's funny that it's Canada to me is hilarious because it's a dying star that was never bright.
Well, I mean, half of the majority of its reason for its success is its proximity to us.
No, here, what has happened? What
and I'm not like a big USA guy, but it's like
it's better than Canada. Are you fucking kidding me?
But why else is Canada as prosperous as they are?
We are the reason Canada is prosperous at all.
Right.
They're not even prosperous.
I'm probably one of the last people that I know that would be like, USA is awesome. Like, I'm not.
Yeah,
We're good at some stuff, great at some stuff, but like we have our own problems.
9/11 happened and you were like a toddler, so it's like practically.
Yeah,
I mean, you're a little older than toddler, but it's like
I was kindergarten.
Could you ride a bike yet?
Oh, not without training wheels. So you for both answers,
right? It's like I couldn't read yet. And by the way, my first book was a 9/11 pop-up book.
It was made pop-up edition.
Oh my god! I mean, that's a great reason.
Here's the propofol.
Yeah, it's like I mean. Propofol.
Can you press the syringe into?
Oh my god!
Can you? Yeah, it's like a little pop-up.
Like training them early because we got to get those numbers up.
We have no
These
way.
Are rookie numbers.
We cannot contain our rate of growth. If we do not start killing people now, we are going to be fucked.
That's not their problem, though. It's just like
on a legit note, that is if shout out to Dan Brown's Inferno.
Is that that's killing about people?
It's the underlying tone of the book is that population growth.
Dan Brown?
I have. It was one of the kicker. I enjoy reading
also is a
when I do.
Book.
I just wish I was kind of forced to or incentivized to in a better way when I was
younger.
Did
you go on a Dan Brown heater?
I wish.
I'm a big reader, so let me talk about this Dan Brown book.
Yeah. Have you heard of this book? It's called The Da Vinci Code.
Let me get this one Dan Brown book that wasn't converted into a film.
It was. Well, they did. It was a shit movie.
Did it have Tom Hanks in it?
Actually, I don't know if they did Inferno with Tom Hanks.
They may have Chet Hanks.
The one good.
Dude, I don't really. I'm like, if you're gonna have a serious thought where like you're gonna try to like hype up Dan Brown, I'm just gonna completely shit on it.
No,
it's gonna be great.
I'm not hyping up Dan Brown. Ready. The one thing I took from it.
The
one thing from the book was that like population growth is like we can't stop it, and the way that we stop it,
already stopping it.
It's what Canada's taken some real notes from this Dan Brown, and they're putting their notes into action. No, I mean they created a virus that was spread through like aerosol.
So he's basically
spread throughout the world, but what it did was it made
Michael Crichton.
It made half of the population sterile, which fucked up.
Is that like Children of Men? He wrote that after like. I feel like,
but the idea, and I remember
it is cool.
As like
being regurgitated stuff, but it's still cool.
It is. But being in high school, as someone that like didn't read, and I was like,
wait,
I actually think that was. No, it wasn't a sign. It was extra credit. Extra credit because I needed the
extra
grade.
credit for reading a Dan Brown book.
Yeah, then I had to write a paper on it.
Yeah, beach reading papers are like
that is
A+, man.
For whatever reason, that is a core memory I have of me and my dad because we listened to it on tape. Weird narrators. Real weird narrators.
Hugh took us on a quote-unquote literary tangent.
Auditory.
And it was, you didn't even fucking read it. You read
it. I read it.
You said you went on a tape. That's not reading, dude.
Yeah, I read it with my ears.
That's like, oh yeah, I read Pitbull. I read Cardi B. I read it. That's not absorbing the liner notes in the lyrics.
Oh my goodness.
Listening to a song.
We're splitting hairs.
I'm sure Dan Brown did read it too.
It's the idea of it was the idea taken from it.
Just that people need we have too many people.
We have way too many people.
Yeah, but they literally already solved that. If that's an issue, we've already solved that.
Where here in the world? Okay,
most of the world actually.
I wouldn't say most of the world.
Well, here the biggest three powers, quote unquote, in the world:
tons of contraceptives.
America,
not taken.
China, and Russia. So they haven't solved, quote unquote, solved if population growth.
I mean, we're not growing
is a quote unquote a problem. We're not growing anymore. Well, to the extent that it's a problem.
It's the combination of population growth with like lowering amount of resources and like scarcity of resources.
Well, now the scarcity resource is going to be like purpose. Like there's already a massive shortage of that. Unless you like try not to get Ebola, or you try not to get killed by a warlord, or you are a warlord, or you are in a war,
but more like material,
or you have a gun to your head and a suicide net, and you're trying to make those shoes. I got some shoes today.
Made can take away all those problems.
Made needs to be more fit. There's going to be a Doge for Made.
Oh, like a Made coin?
No, a Doge, like the fucking...
They're going to come in and...
Like the efficiency bureau.
Oh, real...
That's going to be Musk's
real
next
efficient.
Thing.
Oh, God.
Because he's pivoting from, we got to populate the Earth.
They're already efficient.
Oh, wait a minute. This whole AI thing that I'm also involved in is going to be a reason for us to have less people, because there's not enough purpose to go around, nor is there a need for labor in a lot of places. So, henceforth, everything I said is now completely irrelevant, and now I'm this way, and it's just like, I think there needs to be a specific sleep aid for, like, high energy narcissists.
Oh my God.
What's that?
They put out annual reports.
Inferno? Is it called the Inferno Report?
On Made. It should be.
Let me read the stats.
The sixth annual...
23.5. What is it? Is it like 22?
23.5 of what?
That's the over-under.
On deaths?
Yeah.
In the year?
That's from Polymarket's over-under of Canadian assisted suicide for 2027.
I'm going to go over. I'm going to think it's over.
I'm saying under.
Really?
I would take the under because it's...
Oh my God,
what?
Shit, this is so detailed.
Table of contents? Oh, you mean a report about
an actual report?
Going to be in depth?
Here's what we have.
Dude, you remember refreshing the COVID death stats? That was fucking. I know you did that.
I did. I mean, I think
someone in your house did. Someone in every
dude. I think everybody was doing that.
Well, it was fucking weird.
It was weird. People were like, "Have you seen the deaths today?
Yeah.
Hey, you check out this death."
Yeah. Dude, can you imagine if there was a Polymarket in Calshi going on when that was happening? I would have been rich.
Dude, people really just people.
I fucking thrived in that period.
Everyone. I mean, you could bet on anything. People would literally. Now. I mean, yeah, anything.
I'm sure you can bet on Ebola. Let's find out.
Ebola
this Ebola.
When we made the cross war parlay, that could probably fucking become a thing.
I mean, that is.
We're not too far away from that at all.
The same war parlay.
Same cross. There we talked about the possibility.
Now there are. We've reached the maximum legs of war, so we're good. There's going to be more wars, of course. There always will be.
There's always going to be wars.
There's always wars.
There's wars. There's always going to be people that want to kill themselves
when
they probably shouldn't. The annual rate of... Oh, my God.
What was it?
The annual rate of growth in the number of made provisions has decreased...
Provisions? People applying for it?
No, it's like a...
Do you imagine you apply for it and they won't let you? That's so depressing.
It's like a war ration provision. It's your end of life provision.
Is that what it's called?
It gives you a couple options. You get a bullet.
EOLP.
You get a syringe. You get a razor head. You get fucking pills.
I'm going with a trampoline bayonet.
Trampoline bayonet.
And you get to pick your exit song.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. But you only have enough battery juice in the phone and speaker for one song. Closing time.
And then you're like, whoa, that reminds me of party in college. And then you're like, oh shit, too late.
Oh my God, I remember that girl that touched me when I didn't want her to.
Oh, that's the worst thing is like.
These findings seem to suggest that the number of annual made provisions is beginning to stabilize. However, it will take several more years before long-term trends can be conclusively identified.
What does it mean by provisions?
I have no fucking clue.
A person whose death
is... Oh my God. A person whose death is, quote unquote, reasonably...
On purpose.
Foreseeable, i.e. they are close to death.
That's what it was supposed to be
is referred to as track 1. These make up 95.
Third rail.
Hey, got him. Track 2 refers to made recipients who are assigned as having a natural death that was not reasonably foreseeable.
Track 3 and third rail is just people who may or may not die someday.
And we just took them out.
It's like we could probably foreseeably upload their consciousness into a better consciousness, and we're just not gonna.
Oh God.
We know that it's the technology's coming, and instead of, hey, why don't you hang on for like 6 more years till AI is you can be a living person that can upload your consciousness or your soul or whatever into a better brain, into a living person,
better brain
that you buy that person's body because they round him up and they
It's total
It's
recall.
happening.
It's total recall.
All this shit is gonna happen, dude. They
I
weren't
think-
that far off with Soylent Green and shit like that.
No,
And
they're
they-
not.
all that. It's just a little different. It's like
Yeah.
Philip K. Dick is probably the closest one to predicting everything. Vonnegut a little bit too.
The disturbing thing is, like, does art? It's the or not. This isn't exactly what I'm saying, but like, does art imitate life or does life imitate art? And it's both. We're at this in terms of. I think sometimes.
Oh, yeah, like science fiction, yeah, because
you're exactly.
It's philosophical.
So, exactly, you're picking up exactly what I'm laying down. If I think some people look at like these ideas.
This is also we've been driving, now we're at Tim Hortons for the conclusion. Imagine us for this home stretch or whatever,
and it's like, oh shit,
this end of what is this called? End of episode. We got some time left, but like end of episode provisions.
Yeah,
we're gonna take our provisions.
Yeah, we got our at-home kits.
Just picture us in our at-home donut.
Gotta stop crossing my
death
legs.
kit. Cross them up.
Well,
Stop teasing me.
No, I'm crossing.
Show me that fur, bro.
I am getting. Do you ever get your leg?
I'm just hungry. Weirdly hungry for donuts.
Donuts.
Like,
yeah, we keep talking Tim Hortons. I'm gonna want a donut in my mouth.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah,
I think some of these ideas from science fiction, like, they might not necessarily like be
but they make you think.
It might not be that one-to-one inspiration, but it might not. That idea might not be conceived eventually.
Yeah, you're right. It's not a one-to-one.
But it's that exactly what you're saying.
Like
those couple branches off, and it's like I don't know what that branch off is going to be, and the fact that we don't, 9 times out of 10, its application is going to be for nefarious means, for money.
I mean, all of this. That's why sci-fi usually has a darker like element to it, and it's like a lot of times, usually in like fiction, get adapted or whatever. But like there's a positive bent in terms of the characters, like humanity that shines through the story. Fahrenheit 451, the guy that starts off as the fire starter or whatever, and it's just like they're just burning books, right? And have you read that?
I have not.
Really good. So no spoilers. No. It's like really that shit.
It's a classic that I know I haven't read.
It's a quick read too.
Really?
It's not a 700 page Dan Brown book.
Could you imagine books were that heavy? No, Dan Brown's packed a lot of dialogue into those that maybe didn't need to be there. Just saying.
I mean, okay, like as an idea guy, it's not. So it's like Stephen King.
And I'm not saying I read it. I'm saying it was a lot for my
Dan
ears.
Brown, it's like there's
times.
a lot of like other stuff. It was a lot. I got real tired listening to that. Using an audiobook for extra credit, it's like you were the final tip of the spear or the iceberg that's just like, now this is why kids are turning in AI slop as papers and the teachers don't.
Dude,
some teachers care, but most of them should be like, fuck it, I'm getting benefits. I don't care.
Had I been,
this is just until
had I been a little bit more removed,
what happens when they're all barren?
I would have
teachers are all barren.
100%, 100% would have gotten a strike, plagiarism for getting caught for. I just happened to not get caught because those things weren't around yet. Not like the checkers for
that's the thing is like, I wouldn't have done that. It's like, fucking bullshit.
Everyone,
most people,
9 out of 10 people,
most people that were very intelligent at some point had an impetus to be like, why am I doing this?
Why am I not cheating?
There's no like
this is
the art of learning or the value of learning is not being taught here.
Yeah.
Critical thinking is not being taught here.
It's
like that. Did you see that piece I sent you about intelligence? It was like Alan Watts.
Not at the elementary level. Not at most high schools. I have not. No.
No, it's talking about how the intelligent man is why the intelligent man is always alone.
Yeah.
And it's basically you're like, it wasn't for you.
It was for you.
You get it?
It's not for you.
The fact that it
took went over your head too when I was just saying
it was that extra half a second, and it's like he's a Dan Brown audiobook guy.
Oh, you bitch!
That's fucking hilarious.
It is, but it's actually
credit.
And I had the only reason I listened to it on audiobook is because I was on a ride down to Disney for a soccer showcase.
Oh my god!
I was like, how else am I going to get through this 14-hour ride with my dad? We're going to listen to Dan Brown together.
Dude, that's awesome. That's cool though, man. It's just like
it's a good bonding.
I like that it's bonding, and it's an interesting like.
The book wasn't that great.
Of book
wasn't that good? It was okay.
Well, the idea, it's just like flesh out an idea that it's a mashup. It's like one of those mashup concepts because you could see elements of that in other things.
It wasn't an original idea to the book.
Really?
No shit. Yeah, right. But it was the first I had read it or like seen it as like or listened it consumed, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue like
the media,
with the exception of people like Vonnegut and stuff that are usually more in that like sci-fi or dystopian kind of or even
flavor
like Stephen King like
of it.
And horror side, it's like most of the better writers, like novelists, it's not the idea.
It's the like humanity.
It's the what you're saying behind. It's just like, because ideas are better launch pads for films, and like films have that's probably the best like
because of the visual
like
aspect?
launching the concept of a franchise, because you like, all right, the better example, like high end example is like we're supposed to be talking about suicide is
we'll get back to
988.
We'll end with
or
it.
Whatever. No,
God knows.
Yeah, obviously.
That's
Oh my god.
That's what I said.
But no, it's just like Children of Men concept. There's
Great.
no more kids being born, right? It was a book, and then they adapted it, and yeah, fucking great.
Fucking Clive Owen.
It was like high end, high minded with a high minded high concept. Doesn't happen that often outside of like science fiction, probably some horror, books like. But it's like Stephen King was like a fucking great. He's a great idea guy, and then it seems like Shining probably has the best like follow through as far as like. So this is more psychologically internal and whatever, and it was very adaptable for whatever.
I want to say that's. Do you think that's his darkest? Probably not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But it was more his most personal for sure, because he was a fucking alcoholic and cokehead.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. I don't know if he was on coke yet.
He doesn't even remember writing Cujo.
Like, yeah, that makes sense. And that was Tommyknockers too, right? Anyways, so donuts.
Wait, real quick.
What?
If I could take one actor, just a quick
okay,
give me his voice, give me a dark room, and his voice is going to do whatever it wants to me. Clive Owen.
Clive Owen's voice. Dude. He did a great job as Hemingway. Also comes up. Yeah, Hemingway, man.
Clive Owen just
didn't he write that the ultimate short story? Right? It was pair of baby shoes never worn. Something like. It was like someone challenged him to write a short story or the shortest story.
And that's what he
look it up. Well, you got your phone. I got mine's recording. So I think it was Hemingway that wrote that. It checks.
Pair of baby shoes never worn.
Pair of baby something about a pair of shoes for sale. Baby shoes never worn. Because the baby died or something. I think it's Hemingway. 6-line story. That's
6-word story. Versions of this story date back to the early 1900s. Being reproduced and expanded upon. Ernest Hemingway. Yeah, good pull. Good fucking pull.
Yeah, man. Speaking of pull, he pulled that shotgun, huh? The American way, bro.
The American way.
Fucking Canada, man.
All right, so that shotgun.
We're gonna get back to shit gigs. That's Chekhov's gun.
Yeah.
So we're going back to Canada. I mean, not to Canada, back to shitting on Canada, wetting on them. First off, their most prosperous province. With resources. No, that's not Ontario. It's fucking Alberta. It has all the fucking oil and gas and stuff, right?
Okay.
That's like directly north of like the Midwest, like Minnesota, etc.
Okay. Yeah.
The Dakotas. And then, let's talk about the pipeline is like Alberta's like fucking citizens crossed the threshold of over something. I think it's like over 100-something thousand people signed a petition to fucking withdraw from Canada.
It'd be their own thing.
Be their own thing, which would completely
So they're the Texas. They're the Texas of Canada.
No, that's just talk. I mean, like...
No, I mean, not that... I mean, they want to secede. They have the oil and gas.
I mean, theoretically, that's the state that could do the best because... Well, maybe not the way it's headed because it's becoming more of a purple state. California? So it's not like a... California's too... Like, they can't do anything right at this point because it's so big. There's so many people with competing interests. And it's just like... And everyone's on the tit. So it's like, you can't take the milk away.
I think they would. I don't think I wouldn't.
We wouldn't go well. Dude, we would get
for anybody
from somewhere else. They're not making as many films and shows there and music there, so it's like
Didn't COVID fuck a lot of that up? It would
just be the food. A lot of things fucked it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
right, I guess back to killing ourselves.
Not ourselves, Canadians.
I mean,
killing.
Sorry.
I'll
save that for
blowing their.
How many years? I don't know. Just kidding.
1993, the Canadians won the Stanley Cup. No Canadian team since then, unless they come back from. I think they lost tonight.
3-1.
It was 3-0 in the fucking second period,
Okay,
first period.
calm
So it's
down.
like they're not coming back for 3-1 against a good team. So and it's Canada.
already being
As
two
you know,
games
as
down.
we've talked about, Canada capitulates. Capitulating Canadians
Capitulating Canadians.
and Tim Hortons parking lots, making deals, cutting deals.
Cutting deals.
So with Dr. James McLean. So
Yeah,
basically,
what does he do?
like since that they exported SCTV, which was
Ooh.
it was like an improv. It was like based off like kind of like their version of Second City and was Chicago, right? And the Upright Citizens was great and all those things, like those like improv groups that formed regular movements, right? But SCTV had whatchamacallit, John Candy,
Oh shit.
Eugene Levy, the lady passed away from Home Alone, and Rick Moranis, and like a couple other people too, right?
Okay.
A couple other people whose names I'm just like, it's like there were more people, but
No, but they were all
but
products
they
of that.
they were like the ones that kind of came over first,
Okay.
right? And then you had Mike Myers, Canadian, right? So it was like a few other people as well. Norm
Yeah.
Macdonald.
Damn.
Name something Canada has contributed to the world since 1993. Name one thing.
All the things that those
Besides
individuals,
Olympian every 4-year
all
hockey
of those,
rivalry.
all of those individuals contributed to American
by
culture.
fleeing Canada for an
American
opportunity.
culture.
So ironically, the only opportunity you can't flee Canada for is killing yourself.
That's right at home, baby. You can't go anywhere.
Just pound some donuts and
Pound some donuts, maybe have a coffee, and hit up.
we went past the thing.
Dr.
So
James
much
McLean.
like we were gonna stop it there, but we got a couple more in us. I think a couple more minutes in us because
Maybe a few more.
maybe a little bit more because one of the quote unquote victims
Oh no.
stopped breathing and then started breathing or didn't stop breathing during the procedure. It's like a 3-level thing.
Yeah, he just didn't get.
Don't worry, it's only available in Canada and Switzerland or whatever, wherever
What a
else.
terrible. So
For now.
in the end, did this guy end up dying?
Yeah,
but he
But
had
it's
to
like-
go through the pain of.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't. It's not clear what his pain level was because
Yeah.
they didn't get a chance to interview him because that's part of the.
That's part of the process.
He only has no exit interview.
But that's what a terrifying.
There is an exit interview, but it's when you get to
They just
their
body
con-
bag,
Cana-
they
their
body
version
bag
of
you.
Canadian heaven. They unzip the body bag.
And it's just
you
a
have
bunch
to
of
like
meese
it's like
and
Catholic
fucking-
purgatory. You have to like stay in the form that you left. And they just
And
like
so they're all
they just like there's like their Canadian version of God is just like there's like a lesser God and it's a
just-
Canadian God.
It's Justin Trudeau
it's like whoever
with
birthed-
Katy Perry just
Oh my
sucking his
God.
dick, and he's like, "Hey,
That guy's
what's
a
up, bro?
loser.
Did you just get back from Coachella?
Did he approve
too?
that? Look it up. Did
Nice.
Trudeau prove this?
The maid
citizen
thing?
suicide?
I
I'm
probably-
sure he did, dude.
He was probably
That
in
guy's a
office at that
fucking
point.
piece of shit. If you voted for Trudeau, please tell us why. DegenerateNation@gmail.com.
Yeah,
Also,
give us-
Katy Perry sucks.
Give us an actual, a quick synopsis of if you're Canadian, as to what's good about your country.
Yeah, that didn't get exported to America.
Made.
Like, by the way, I don't have it. I haven't had Tim Hortons. The Dunkin' Donuts is fucking awesome. Sorry, Dunkin'. It's dope. Dunkin' rules. But we will do a Tim Hortons commercial or a maid commercial.
This is coming,
we'll take your money.
This is coming from the Conservative Party, so just citing our source. After 8 years of Justin Trudeau, Canadians are struggling with a rapidly deteriorating quality of life. Many Canadians have to deal with the immense stress of not knowing how they're going to pay their rent or put food on the table every month.
Yeah,
So-
or kick money back to other parts of Canada that they're not from.
Right.
Like they pool money from Alberta. That's what.
And then they send it over
allegedly.
to other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fu-
What? It's
could
what?
Could you imagine if
It's fucked. It's
states
stupid.
did that in the oh my god, that's fucking stupid as hell.
Parts of
I
California
mean,
do that.
I
other
guess we
parts of
do that.
California.
I've heard that California does
I've
that
lived
and
there. I've
kicks,
seen the evidence
kicks
of
the funds from California get kicked.
I mean,
across
it's the
federally
problem
to
is
other
like
states.
it's just kicking the
And
can
sure,
of responsibility for humanity down to like
other-
nobody. So it becomes a class war. So like other people think as soon
That's
as
all-
it's like
that's
homeless
all.
people's problem.
Thank you, God.
Yeah.
Class everything. I've tried to make this case to my boomer
your
parents and
with
trying to
boomer
talk about a
representative.
class.
Your boomer
My-
representative.
My representative from the Boomer Party, and it gets shot down real quick.
Fucking blood-sucking.
That there's no such class war. No, it's like.
Well, what do you mean? It's like we got rid of that. It's like,
and it's because we never got rid of it. No. It's just been like we've just called it other things.
No, it's been expanded.
Yeah, called it other things, expanded, while also trying to like never talk about it. And it's tough because as someone that considers themselves working class and probably will be working class for the rest of his life.
Well, yeah, it's like you're not blue collar, but you're working class,
right?
Because
but my family and my like
yeah,
not like they are working, like they're not it's like they say to themselves they work hard, we do work hard, and we try really hard at things, but it's like we still have this like. Yeah. This favoritism of like the elite,
they're
kind
mainstream.
of, and it's
I don't understand the elite favoritism because I don't either. You know,
and
I feel like you have an elite creativity level, like, and it's just like, but you're not an elitist, and I'm not either because I have enough like explosive empathy that I have to like tone down. Sometimes.
I think that like the level of empathy I think was some people that are, and it's not all boomers. But some really struggle with empathy, and it's just like,
it's like I got mine. Like, what's wrong with you?
You're pulling.
Like, they're trying to say it like that, but they're really uncomfortable thinking about that they didn't deserve it.
Yeah,
like there's some level of knowing that they don't. It's the knowing unknowing of that they don't deserve it. Most of them don't deserve the climate that they inherited and destroyed, and then they're gonna pass the buck of responsibility while not giving up their services because they know goddamn well most people. One, aren't going to want to take care of other people's boomer parents. And two,
unfortunate reality,
aren't going to get paid enough to do it on a scale where more people are going to compete for those jobs.
It's not looking good.
And then if we're not importing Jamaicans anymore, where are these people going to come? Like,
where are we getting the boomba-clots?
Yeah, like boomba-clot means period blood. Do you know that?
Boomba-clot.
Boomba-clot. So it's like, well, where are you? It's just like, where are we getting the I think it does. I've been to Jamaica. I should remember.
And I was saying it all the time, and I just had period blood all over.
Look up Boomba-clot. Look it up, Boomba-clot. Something up period. Did you get vape? Lick off the vape. I want you to fucking lick vape juice off
quick,
my
let me finish this quick. So, despite this, Justin Trudeau continues to push aggressively to expand MAID to those suffering from mental illness, which, if that's true, that's really fucked up. The only reason that would ever be okay is if you're like someone that has really like struggling with really bad depression because they're about to die from like cancer or something else. That just happens to be a feature of something else. It can't be people.
It can't be the reason
that's
that
so
other people
up,
are
dude.
encouraging you.
That's
because
really,
it's like,
really
it crosses moral lines because you're not. The thing is,
they're
not relieving their suffering exactly. Because we don't know what comes next. No living person exactly knows what comes next. No. So, the idea of relieving the suffering, it's suffering.
You could be setting the
ends. Suffering ends because you don't have any consciousness.
You could be setting.
But that's not relief because you don't actually.
Yeah.
Allegedly, you don't actually experience.
That's a great point. It's like, you could be setting people up
bullshit.
for.
So all you're doing is just taking people that have
you're trying to take
going through a tough time or have some type of condition, and then you're like. Yeah, have you tried just doing this?
Have you tried just giving up?
Have you tried? It's not even. It's the more allowing me to make a living off of you dying is so fucked up. At least have the courage to run for office and commission a war like a man, like an American.
God damn.
Fucking Canada. Bye.
Kill yourself.
Oh,
don't,
God.
Or
no.
not. Please don't.
All right, well, now we can't do bye because I didn't hit the button soon enough.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he blew that one. All right. Okay, much like the guy, Dr. James McClain blew his attempt at.
But I guess still succeeded in the end. But
it was one person. It was the Tim Hortons guy. The article wasn't clear. It was probably written by a Canadian.
A sacrifice fly.
A sack fly.
You know,
Suicide Squeeze. He didn't even get the right baseball thing.
No.
Avid Dan Brown auto.
Yeah, no, guy. I'm never.
Dan Brown, tweet us email us. Dan Brown.
It's his worst book, by the way.
He has a worst book.
It's in. I think it's Inferno.
It's Inferno
of those.
I mean, it's like Dan Brown writing a book about Canadians killing themselves. What would that be called?
It could be called
The Maple Syrup Solution.
Yes.
All right.
It's sweet.
It's really sweet. You can read Dan Brown's latest, The Maple Syrup Solution. we had advanced copies.
Yeah, where can they get a copy?
Email us at degeneratnation@gmail.com. Our Patreon is, look it up, it's Degenerate Nation Podcast.
We're gonna be the only fuckers on there.
We're probably the only one trying to like hawk Dan Brown's next novel.
Hey, and Dan Brown, if this is what you've been waiting for, to be like, oh fuck, where's that? I've lost my PR. Dan Brown's, I need a pipeline.
The problem is Dan Brown had a Canadian PR rep, and they fucking killed themselves. Sorry. Government.
They made it themselves.
Funded.
They made themselves.
Mating.
Hey,
and
I'm a made man.
Dan Brown is a made man. So the protagonist in the maple syrup solution is a doctor,
and it's Robert Langdon.
Who's that?
It's the main character from all the books.
Wait, he keeps the same character?
Yeah.
And I bet you could pull anyone that saw the film or read it or listened to it. I don't think it was available. I'm convinced Dan Brown's books were never available in print. It's the ultimate Mandela effect. Is like that they're even fucking everyone imagined that they read it and only only available on tape.
It's like, no, I read that. Where's your copy?
I don't know.
It's around here somewhere.
It's on my Nano. It's like, iPod Nano.
And you just like stumble across your Kindle and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, what is this? No.
Also, it's like they won't allow you to listen to Rush because it makes you want to live. And they're like, it's mine. It's not for it.
You get into it. A Monday warrior, mean cry. And you're like, whoa, what was...
Exit the warrior.